Friday, and that means
it's financial freedom.
All right, Financial Freedom Fridays. That's right. Our friend Alan Aquino, the CEO and founder of 101 Financial, is back. And Alan, we've been learning so much from you over the last couple of weeks. First of all, you taught us how to figure out our financial situation, right?
Yep. So we're talking about cash flow, right? 3 different buckets. What cash flow bucket are you in? Positive cash flow, break even, or negative cash flow.
And that's super important to figure out. Then we learned about the different methods to pay down debt.
Yep, that's a big thing we got to tackle, right? And so we talked about the debt avalanche method, the debt snowball method, and the debt suppression method.
Oh man, and these are some really, really good lessons. If you missed any of them, you can always go to our Island News YouTube page, and we posted it all there. So now that we figured out which bucket we're in, we're kind of dumping all of our debt. Now we have some free money, some money that's freed up, I should say, for us to invest.
Yes, not spend, but to invest. Okay.
There you go, I like that. So what is the first thing that our viewers should know about investing?
Okay, the first thing you want to know is that there's 3 main asset categories that you want to be investing in. So the first asset category is probably easiest, which is called paper assets. Okay. So that's stocks, mutual funds, bonds, and things of that sort. The second asset category is real estate. So owning rental properties, apartment buildings, commercial buildings, things of that sort. And then the third asset category is business assets. Whether you own a business, you start a small business, an online business, or you are investing in a business that one of your friends is starting, you have access to, that you can create wealth that way.
Which is the one of all 3 that excites you the most?
You know, for me personally, I like business assets.
Okay.
That's in my personal order, and this doesn't need to be yours, but business, real estate, paper.
That's the order.
Yeah, for me.
Okay, because I get fascinated with the whole real estate. I think, because maybe I'm watching too many Netflix shows or, flipping whatever houses and all of that stuff. But is that difficult? Is real estate investing difficult to master?
Not really. There's just certain key things you need to know. And once you understand the game, it's much easier to do. And then you just repeat that cycle over and over again.
Okay, speaking of that, because, obviously we're talking about stocks, and a lot of people are doing that just by virtue of their 401k through their companies, so they got that going. And then
and if they don't have that, they should start their own IRA.
Okay.
A traditional IRA, or if they're a little bit younger, then they can start a Roth IRA. There's different tax advantages, but getting them into the market as early as possible gives them time to compound and grow that wealth.
And what would that look like if somebody at the age of 18 started doing that and all the way to retirement? What would be the difference versus starting at like 40?
Oh gosh, we're talking a difference of hundreds of thousands or even $1 million in difference with the time, because that's one key component that can build wealth is the amount of time you let it grow, or we call it baking. Let that investment bake for you. It could be significant.
Let me ask you, which one is of the 3? Which one is the most riskiest?
The riskiest is all 3.
Okay.
If you don't know what you're doing. That's why it's key to watch this, learn as much as you can about money and these different asset categories, because the more knowledgeable you are, the less risk you have.
Got it. So, but this is way better than going to Vegas and just putting it all
That's
on.
the most risky. The most fun.
The most fun, but definitely the most risky.
I put that under entertainment.
Okay, now obviously if we're investing, we're taking all of our free money, we are accumulating debt once again. Is that okay?
Absolutely. If you're using debt to buy things like a rental house, no problem. As long as you run your numbers before and you know it'll cash flow, it'll make you money. We're investing to make money, not lose money. People forget that sometimes. So as long as you take out debt to buy an asset that produces cash flow, no problem.
And then you can utilize the same steps?
Then the 3 debt strategies to pay that debt down, then you go get the next one.
Wow.
It's just a repeatable formula.
I love that. But this is the man right here, Alan Aquino, 101 Financial. If people want to, get in touch with you or get a hold and learn some of these systems, like directly from you and your team, where can they go?
101financial.com is probably the easiest way to get a hold of us.
You're the man, bro. Thank you so much.
Good to see you.